Hello, everybody. It's Cheri, and I'm in the craft camper. I'm late. I know I'm late. I'm extra late, right? I was supposed to be here at 2:30, and it is now 7:31. I'm only 1 minute late for my 7:30 reschedule. All right. Hello, everybody. When you are hopping on, if you will say hello and tell me where you're watching from, I'm trying to mess with my light. I'm having a struggle. It's struggle bus, guys. Today's struggle bus. I'm on the bus. How are you all doing? All right. I think we're just going to have the ring light in my eyeballs. I don't know. There we go. I think that's maybe better. I don't like it shining in my eyeballs. See that, guys? I don't like that. Hello. 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 We had some people waiting back at 2:30. I have to give them a shout out. I have to say, like, Nikita was on here and I feel really bad. I feel really bad. And we had let's see, someone else too. Now it's popping out. But hello, Sheena. Hello. Thank you for popping in here. MK Craft and Family. See, here awaiting my arrival. I am here and I'm in the craft camper. Oh, you're doing embroidery? I broke my fingernail too. I tore it here. So I'm trying to get it so it doesn't get caught up on yarn, because that's exactly what's going to happen, right? As I was messing with all my things. Hello, Lady Lopez, Mrs. Lady Lopez. I saw that you were happy I was doing it in the evening because you can't do the afternoons or whatever. And I'm happy that you're here. And we have the PJ. You know what? Darn it. Sandy, I was going to message you. I totally forgot. I'll have to tell you guys where I was. Thank you for being here, though. I so appreciate you. The PJ Mommy, everybody, we're going to do this. We love you. We love you. Thank you for being here. I so appreciate you. And PJ Mommy says, hey to Mary. Hey, Mary. Hey, Mary. I don't think that's a song, but hello, Beth. How are you? Thank you for being here. All right, let's see. Who else do we have? We have Megan McCall Dixon. Hello, Megan. How are you? All right. We have Caitlin, Herman, and Chief. You're the one with the horsey. Yay! Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caitlin, Herman and Chief. You know what? It was different before. Was your name different before? Was it just Caitlin and her? Did you not have Chief on there and now you've added Chief? But anyways, happy birthday to you, Caitlin. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're having a happy birthday. We have Kim Sanders in my hometown of Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's a wonderful town. Wonderful, wonderful. Y'all should visit sometime. Fort Wayne has a nice booming downtown now. It's all hip and cool and all of the things. Hello, Claudine. How are you? Cheryl. Hey, how are you? Glad you're here. Hello. And we have Maggie and Julie and Rosie. All right. Oh, we have So Yarn Crafty. So you know what? I'm gonna use some. After looking at your hats, I'm gonna do a little something with some of that tweed. A little tweed. We're doing a little tweed tonight, and it's all because of you, So Yarn Crafty. We have one other thing we're gonna do too. I'm gonna do a premie hat, guys, because I had So Yarn Crafty, y'all have to check out her page on the Facebooks because she's awesome and I love her, and yeah, she's amazing. Yes. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Lady Lopez. Thank you. I appreciate you. And they have Patrice, and we have Cynthia, and we have Jay. Hello, Jay from the UK. Jay from the UK. That could be a song. And we have Linda from upstate New York. We have JP. JP is in the house. So Caitlin, am I accurate? Was it just Caitlin and Herman, and now it's Caitlin, Herman, and Chief? So you got another horse, I'm assuming. We have Rosie from, is it okay. I'm just Rosie. Thank you for being here. And we have Mari. Is that how you say it? And we have Vanessa. And we have Patrice from upstate New York. And yes, the PJ Mommy, go check out her channel because she's sweet. She's sweet. You're sweet for being here. Let's see here. Let's see. Megan McCall, I subscribed to your channel on YouTube and I went to Indiana a while back for my husband's job. Oh, you did? Oh, that's so awesome. We're in Indiana. Because see, I used to live in Auburn, Indiana before I moved here. And I would tell you all where I live and have you all invite you over for a cup of tea. Actually, there's no room. And I don't really drink tea. I drink coffee. But but that would be, I don't know. YouTube will yell at me and tell me, stop giving away too much personal information. They will too. They look out for you. They look out for the creators. It's pretty darn awesome, to be frank, to be honest. We have Kim in Ontario, Canada. Oh, So Yarn Crafty said those are fun to make. She made some really cute tweed and like different color brim hats, and they're just beautiful. And I'm going to try it with the premie hat. I want to try to size out a premie hat on a 22. There's a little boy, if you guys are praying people, his name is Elijah, and he is fighting. He is a fighter. He was born at 27 weeks. He's now 5 pounds. I'm not sure the 22. I think this premie hat might be a little, actually, I'm hoping it'll be small on him. But I had Elijah's grandmother reached out to me. I'm going to make some hats for him and send them off. But I'm going to make a series of sizes, but so that as he grows, but he's in the NICU and he's probably going to be there for several months. So pray for little Elijah, baby Elijah, that he grows big and strong, and his mama can hold on to that too, because I can't imagine having a baby in the NICU, guys. I cannot imagine. So anyway, I just have to mention that. Well, that's the first thing we're going to do. And then we're going to do another hat. I probably won't be able to be on as long as I normally am, but Vanessa, I'm excited. Oh, is it not working? There we go. Vanessa, I'm excited you're here. I'm so excited. All right. We have Vicky, hola to you. And we have Juanita in Missouri. Juanita. And then we have Sue. Hello, everybody. I wish I could say hi to everybody. I want to say hi to everybody. There's so many. Let's see. I hate to skip over anybody. I am so sorry. We have Deborah in Ontario, and then Mardiana. After watching your YouTube channel last night, I put the Center 48. Oh, yay! Yay, we got another one to our side, guys. We got another cranker. I had some explaining to do this morning when my host went to order something. Oh, that's so funny. Vancouver, British Columbia. I'm so excited. Yeah, you're going to love it. It's a lot of fun. And if you have any problems or any questions, we're all here for you to support you and cheer you on and get you buying tons and tons and tons of yarn. Hello, Shared. Hello, April. Chesterfield, Michigan. Another mitten sister. All right, Shared. Why? You know what? I click on Shared's thing. Oh, there it goes. There we go. And it kept popping to April. It was like really crazy. Really. Okay, I have to ask. Sharon says, Merry Christmas, everyone. How did you like the ice yarn? I saw you got yours today, right? I had somebody tell me, guys, but they didn't like it because it smells too chemical. And I'm not usually a yarn sniffer. So this is just out of the plastic. It does smell a little bit. I don't mind it. I don't know. I'm not usually smells are a little, I'm a little adverse to certain smells. I kind of like it. Okay. So I have to tell you all something though. I made I have 6 more balls of the ice yarn. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the hat. This is the yarn that I made the hat for Friday's hat. Where's my Friday's hat? Looks like this. It's so pretty, guys. It's so pretty. I could have probably done more rows. I did 140 rows. It's kind of more like a DK weight. I think it's a 4 weight, but it feels a little lighter. But anyways, I have all of these, 6 of them. I'm going to keep two of those. These other 4, we're going to try something on Thursday, guys. This StreamYard, and I'm leaving Sharon's thing up there because this is Merry Christmas. So we're just going to leave you up there. Leave you up there and say Merry Christmas, everybody. But StreamYard has a little, like, what do I want to say? My brain is not working today. I'll tell you why in just a second. I know then we got to get to cranking, but they have a giveaway little thing that I can do, a giveaway tool. There we go. My brain is working. Thank you. Giveaway tool. I'm going to give away 4 of these ice yarn balls. You can make 2 hats out of that. 2 really freaking pretty hats on Thursday. I'm going to do that. So it'll be at 2:30, guys. I know, I'm sorry for all of you like it later. 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to try out that tool, guys. So you have to be on it. You have to come back 2:30 Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, and you have to be in the I might open it up to Canada too. No, probably just the US. I'm sorry for all of my other people. Don't hate me. Please don't hate me. But anyways, we're going to try it out. So you'll have to come back and you can win those 4. I just want to try out the tool because if it works really good, I have to bring my computer out here though, because I can't do like stuff, whatever. But anyways, so there. I announced that. Oh, so let me quickly tell you. Actually, let me get this. I'll put my other screen on here too. Oh, la 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 la. We'll do that. We'll leave my face big and then that. And then let me get my clamps and then we'll start clamping down and then I can crank and talk maybe. Maybe I can. I don't know. Hold on. I'm happy to be in the camper. So I was completely, as you could see, I was completely planning on doing my 2:30 live, but we were in the middle of looking at cars for my husband today. So no school. School is canceled today because the teacher, that'd be me, had to go help car shop for my husband since his car died last week. It didn't really, well, it didn't just, it still ran, but it was older and they couldn't get some parts. So instead of putting more money into it, we decided to get something else. So we went to look at something early this morning and that didn't work out. So then we had to go look at other stuff and you know how that goes. It takes forever. But we got something. So, but that's why. So I'm sitting there as we're buying a car. I have to reschedule. It's not a fancy car, guys. It's just, like another older car for him for work. But anyways, that's where I was. And I'm sorry if you were waiting. I am so sorry. Oh, let's see. Somebody says MK Crafts and Family takes strong mama to have babies in the NICU. I would cry. I am there. I had 8 kids, guys, 8 kids. I was blessed to have, very healthy children, no complications at all. I mean, I had gestational diabetes with all of my kids, but my babies were good. They were good. And not that this little Elijah is not good. It's just that's got to be hard. Living in a hospital is got to be hard. Not only for that baby, the baby's getting probably wonderful care, but for that mother, oh boy, just this time of year to have a baby in the NICU or any time. I don't even know. So prayers to them. And the PJ mommy says all my babies were preemies and spent time. So you know firsthand how that is. So we're gonna make this sweet mama some hats for her little boy. And this first one I don't know if I'll send. I'm just gonna try out the sizing because I want to see what it's gonna look like. So we're gonna do that. And I'm sorry, I don't, not to like miss anybody's messages or anything here. I just love all of you and I love that you're on here. Oh my goodness, we have so many people on tonight and I love it. Let's see, the PJ mommy said my twinnies were 32 weekers. Yeah, twins though. Yeah, twins, that's awesome. Teresa, you are not late. I've been babbling and carrying on, so I haven't even started doing anything yet. We're just like kind of talking. Oh, wait. I got to get this. Megan, I lost my firstborn and all of my feelings go out to Mom. I'm so sorry, Megan, for your loss. I am so sorry. I have no words. My heart breaks. Yeah. Yeah. You really know then. You really know. Yeah. So whatever we can do, and just this little something, it's not much. It's just a hat, or I'm going to send like 5, I think, because I want to have like a series. Yeah. Yeah. That's, I can't even imagine. I'm just going to say hi to you in Indonesia because sir, I will hack your name. Juanita said, what is the exact name of the ice yarn? It's Picasso Rainbow. It's the only color Picasso yarn I think that they have available on their site, and it's called Picasso Rainbow. You can see it in this camera and that camera. You can see here. Let's do this too, so you can see it a little closer upper. I don't know how this is gonna. I tried to play with my camera so that it wouldn't do this try to focus thing because I think it wants to see my face, and it doesn't see a face. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's Picasso Rainbow. All right, so we're going to get started. I've got my 22 pin here, and we can talk. You guys can ask questions or chat or whatever as I'm going here. I'm just not really good at talking and cranking, which is why I have Thursday. But I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do 25 of the tweed, and then I'm going to do 45 of I believe this is either Big Twist Shine. I have no idea, or I think it's Big Twist Shine. And I want to do blue for Elijah, but I'm going to do this test one and then we'll see how this is. And if it turns out well, I'll throw it in the box too. But I want to do blues for him. So I'm going to do 25 of the tweed. So I've got these already. light is kind of crazy. I've got these already wound into cakes, which when I was cleaning out my camper, I had that done. But I need to do more. I don't know that you guys can see. You can't really see my mess off to the side here, but I have a mess. I need to have a wind day, like maybe just a day where I hop on and we wind. So I don't know. Let's see. Sharon says Amazon has a bunch of different colors of ice yarn, just more. Yeah, because they're splitting up. Yeah, you have to buy it. If you buy it from Ice, you have to buy it in bulk. So you have to buy like more packages. I'm going to do some more ordering from them. I'm real curious about their yarn, guys. I really like it. I really like it. I just am so torn about buying, you know what? That didn't go behind there. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm torn about buying yarn online when I can't see it, but I think a lot of their yarn is probably really nice. I know a lot of people will complain about the shipping, but I did figure it all out. And even with the shipping, it was less expensive than any of the other yarns per gram, less expensive than any of the other yarns I bought. But it's definitely a different type of yarn. So I want to try some of their like value acrylic, which would be similar to, and I don't have any right here, but like the Big Twist value. Let me see. I should have done a looser cast on. Let me fix this really quick. Let me get my loom pick. I just want to fix this one split here. My lovely little 22. Let's see, where would be my loom pick? I might have to. What did I do with it? I don't know. I just had like it. I don't want to say I had an argument with my husband, but I know he's watching this. And I got on him for not being organized. Sorry, Darren. Because I'm sometimes like, you should be more organized. You need to know what's going on. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we might not. Here, I'll just use my needle. I can't find my loom pick, guys. I had it just the other day. Now, where's the split? I'm looking for the split. The classic split of the 22. It's got a couple of them. I don't really need to fix these. Boy, it did it like in almost all of them. I'm just going to go slow. It'll drop off. I'll just have to be very careful. I'll just go really, really slow. It should be fine. I usually try to fix them though, but it's all right. It's fine now. Oh, let's see. Megan says, I've been wanting to go to Hobby Lobby for yarn, but they're always run out of the colors. Yes. I have to tell you, I don't know if y'all can see. Oh, hold on, guys. I know I'm supposed to be cranking. Can you see that back there? Do you see that big bag? That's a lot of yarn in there, guys. For when I was at Joann's this past weekend and I showed the picture about should we get some of this, I got some of that and a bunch of other stuff. But I will tell you, I have a project that I want to do and they didn't have, like, they were so picked over because they've got the 40% off like doorbuster stuff. In all of their Big Twist value, there was like none of it. So I don't know. All right, so we're doing 25 of this color. This will go really quick. Really, really quick. So MK Crafts and Family says that they do a lot of fabric. So they're a fabric rescuer. I have to tell you today, when I was out in the middle of nowhere, I didn't know, around Grand Rapids, Michigan is where we ended up getting this car. And there was a fabric store. And I'm not really a fabric, I have my daughter's sewing machine off to the side here. And I would like to do more with it. But I said to my husband, I said, oh, I bet that if you were into fabric, they had just like tons of stuff I could see through the windows. It is an enormous fabric store. I don't even know what the name of it was, but I was intrigued. I have to tell you, I was intrigued. Let's see. So Yarn Crafty says she went to Hobby Lobby today and bought 16 skeins. Then you went to Joann's. Did you get anything there? I need to pay attention. I'm gonna go over. Is it Nerobis? Is that how you say your name? Nerobus. Hello to you. I know I probably said your name wrong. 1 hour south of me. Oh, MK Crafts and Family. So, all right. So Grand Rapids is 1 hour south. So you're north. Are you in like around Big Rapids then? I don't know. Big Rapids maybe farther north than that. Okay, so let me get to 25. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna switch colors. Yeah, I don't know what the name of it was. I know there's one on Alpine. I think there's a big, or maybe there's a yarn store in Alpine. I don't know. I need to like check it out because I think there might be. I don't know if it was a yarn store. I don't know. All right. Don't remember what road. Yes. Oh, okay. So like around Big Rapids there. So we're not too far from each other. Sharon says, I used to work at Joann's, talk about self-control. Oh, yeah. That's like, I'll tell you, there are times I think about, because they have a discount. Don't they have a pretty good discount? Let's see. Then I'm going to 70. All right. Then we're going to go. I'm doing 45 of the next. We're going to see. This might be a little too much. Normally, I've seen premies with 65 rows. I'm going to do 70, and we're going to see what this looks like. But with this yarn, I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. The tweed is Karen Simply Soft tweed that I'm doing right now. Not right now. The white or the cream with the fleck in it is Karen Simply Soft tweed, and I'm pretty sure this blackish slate gray is Big Twist Shine. No, it might be Yarn Bee Soft Secret. I think it might be Yarn Bee Soft Secret. Let me see if I know this is it's Yarn Bee Soft Secret. This color, this darker color. So I'm going to go a few, and then I will just half tie. I'm going to half tie this, and we'll see. Sharon says 15%. See, I thought they got better than 15. I thought you did. This tail's kind of long. Let me trim that off. I thought you got better than that. 15 is still pretty good though. Could you use other coupons? There, she answered my question. So if you work at Joann's, you get 15% off, and then you plus coupons. So see if they would hire me just for so many hours a week. Do you have to have so many hours in, or is it any employee? I have to tell you though, at my Joann store, they always seem like they're so sad. And same with Hobby Lobby. I don't know why that is. Have you ever made, Caitlin says, have you ever made mittens? Caitlin, look at this. Oh, my finger's getting stuck. Hold on. Lucky. I did. I have a pattern review. What's the name of her pattern? It's Passion for Circular Knitting pattern. She called it before it was the Christmas pudding pattern, but I think it's the cuffed mitten pattern. See, these are, see, mittens. I didn't do the best with my thumb, like my stitching in on the thumbs. And these were done on the Addy. I almost would rather do them on the 48 and then do just a little bit more. So, because I can still fold the cuff, but I kind of like them like this. I think they're nice. So yes, you can absolutely do mittens. And if I can do mittens, you can do mittens. Trust me. So here's a great pattern. She's on Etsy, Passion for Circular Knitting patterns, and you can look for her cuffed mitten pattern. So yes. Oh, that's awesome, Deborah. Thank you for supporting Cheri. She has quite a few patterns on there. This seems like it's going to be so little, but his little head isn't probably real big. All right. So we're only going to go to 70, which won't take much time at all. And we'll see. That's what's so fun with the 22, guys, is you can like crank out stuff. Mittens aren't as hard as I thought, Cheryl said. Oh, I'm missing stuff. I'm missing a lot of stuff here, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you know what? I was a little intimidated too. And then it makes me have lots of ideas. Like I want to make some slippers. And I saw a crocheted like pattern. Now I've seen, have you all seen Express? Is it Express Knitters or Express Knits or She has her own style of like amigurumi stuff. I have not done, I have several of her patterns. I've not done one of them. I bought a whole bunch of them. But she just came out with some stinking freaking cute slippers, guys. Express Knits, Express Knitters. What is it, guys? I know you know. So Yarn Crafty has to know, or somebody has to know. Express Knits. Express Knits. Oh, here, wait, hold on. Maybe I have her patterns in my book. I just haven't. See my pattern book, guys? I have tons and tons. Tons and tons and tons of patterns. Maybe I don't have them printed off. I have this pattern, guys, and I've wanted to make it, and I had the stuff for it, and then I robbed the yarn. Look at how cute that is. This is by, I don't even know, Claudia's Crafty Corner on Etsy. I bought that. Isn't that the cutest? It's so stinking cute. But I haven't made it yet. I have lots of patterns like that I haven't made yet. Is it Express Knits? I haven't made her stuff, so I probably haven't printed it off yet. That one I was going to make, and then I didn't make it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look inside. But anyways, somebody's got to know. But she makes these amazing slippers. She just came out with the pattern, and they're like, you know, stuffed animal slippers. All right, let's see here. I used impeccable yarn for my premie hats on the 70. Okay, you did 76. I was going to do, oh, you did 76. I'm going to do 70. We're going to see what this looks like. And we'll see. It might be So Yarn. Oh, not So Yarn Crafty. You did 76 rows. Okay. Impeccable. See, I've not used Impeccable yet because I don't have a Michaels near me. I need to get some more Michaels yarn. The other one I was going to do tonight before I hop off is we're going to use some more of this Facets yarn, and I want to make another one. This is the roving yarn. We're going to do one of these hats on the loom bot. Let's see. Have you ever made an angel on the 48? I want to make an angel, but I don't have the. I have not. Mrs. Lady Lopez. This is on the 40. Somebody did make one in the group, I think. This is the 40 pin. And I think I have the, I have not tried. And this is the, this is the one on the 22. So you can see the difference in size is quite significant. I think you totally could do it on the 48. I just don't know. You could maybe use my 40. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the wings because they got a little bit crazy. I like them better, littler. I did them a little different on this one, but I think you go bigger and it's going to be a little tougher, but you could get creative. I just haven't done it just because of how big it'll be, but you totally could. I think you could. It just might need a little adjusting, maybe, for the counts. I know that wasn't very helpful, was it? I'm sorry. Linda says, I work for Joanne Fabrics and our employee discount is 30% off. See, that's what 30% off. Now for the holiday season, it's 40. So I'm making sure oh no. See, Linda, I need to work at Joann's. Do they hire for just like 1 or 2 days a week? I need it just for the discount. Yeah, I could probably get yarn wholesale. I've been maybe, but not from some of those suppliers. I'll tell you, that's a little bit different. And I don't want to buy like huge quantities, right? That's great. See, I thought it was a little, maybe they upped it since she had worked there. Yeah, okay. She said she worked there a long time ago. Okay, I'm having this conversation. I'm not following along here very well, am I? With the 22 round loom, I saw somebody make socks with them, and I might need to do that after Christmas, of course. Let me see if I have mine. Hold on. I had my little slipper socks. I do not know what I did with them. I will show you. They're not over there. I don't know. Maybe I took them inside. I might have taken them inside. I don't see them. Here's one. I found one. I made these slipper socks with Red Heart Super Saver. I only dropped like, I don't know. And then I did my cuffs look they're a little crazy on the inside, but they're super nice. They're fun little socks. See, like tube socks. I made them really long. I have another one somewhere down here. I sometimes wear them when I'm in here because my feet get really cold. So yeah, you can do it. Absolutely. Maybe not with the Red Heart Super Saver, even though I liked doing it with that. I just fixed my tuck stitches. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's Express Knitters on the tube. Yes. Express Knitters just came out with a really stinking cute slipper pattern with like their little stuffed animal slippers. They're so stinking cute. I need to get the pattern. I need to make them. We need to make them. Sharon says, I love facets comparable to landscapes. And see, I haven't tried. Is Landscapes by Lion Brand? PJ Mommy says, I love the angel, but haven't tried it yet. You got to make one. They are sweet. They are sweet, sweet, sweet. A friend and I run a little business, so she does drive-bys and stocks up on her yarn off of me. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I love that. Christine says, I made socks on the 22. I did 100 rounds and single crochet to finish off the top. See, that's a great idea. I don't know, like the cuff, it worked okay. I did the cuff because I thought that would be nice, but I think single crochet on the top might be better because this ended up being all right, but maybe a little tight on my leg a little bit. And I don't know where I saw that. I think I don't know if I took a pattern off YouTube and then altered it, maybe. So look on YouTube and see if there's tube socks on there because it might be a YouTube. I think there might be a YouTube video. I'll have to look and see if I remember. Since I think were you on Facebook? If I remember, Megan, I'll see if I can find the tutorial that I watched because I didn't just do that on my own. I watched a tutorial. I'm sure I did. Oh, I have to tell you guys. I have to tell you. Okay, wait. I bought a pattern. Calumet Knits. I've never bought one of her patterns. I've watched some of her videos. I've heard people rave about her patterns before, guys. I'm going to do a blanket. I bought a blanket pattern from her. And yes, could I do a blanket without a pattern? I could do lots of things without patterns, but patterns make my life a whole lot easier. And I love people that spend the time to do it because then I don't have to sit and figure everything out on my own. And sometimes I'll alter someone else's pattern, but just for my own, whatever. But I got one of her patterns. Holy smokes. It was good. Not knocking any of the other patterns out there because I've used lots of them and I love all of the pattern makers but her patterns, guys, it's another level. Not even a joke. So if you're looking at any of Callie, and she doesn't know that I'm saying this because I haven't even told her. I was going to send her a message. I was really, really, really super impressed with that pattern that I got. And I'll share it all with you here soon, which one I'm going to do. I don't know that I'm going to do a pattern review of hers. I don't know if she'd be okay with that or not. But I'll tell you about it once I start the project that I have coming up. But I am just really good. So if you're looking at any of her stuff. Okay, Sharon said, yes, the Landscapes is Lion Brand. I thought it was. How do you keep your machine in one spot on the wood? Oh, Mackenzie, I'm going to actually use my Loombot next. I use these big honkin' C clamps. I would use smaller ones. This is what I normally use. Like I have a table right here in front of me. I'm making the whole thing bounce. And I use these smaller C clamps on it. I have to use these big ones on this silly table because it's really thick. It has a little edge around it, but you'll see if you hang around, you can see that when I'm done. Let's see here. When I'm done with this one, go on to the next one. Deborah says donating 50 hats to victims of the tornadoes. Oh, that's awesome, Deborah. That is really awesome. Are you in Tennessee or do you have a connection for that donation? That's awesome that you're doing that. So Yarn just sent the link from Express Knitters Etsy page for the slippers. Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, aren't they cute? They're so cute. You're watching from Sri Lanka. Well, thank you for watching from Sri Lanka. Oh my goodness. Stacy Froman, Indianapolis. Oh, that's awesome. She is hand knitting while watching. That is awesome. Okay, we're almost at 75 here. Hold the on. There we go. Okay, we're going to cast off. I'm going to cast off here, and then we'll see how this looks. I'm going to use my trusty cute little scissors there. And then we shall cast off. My light is this is the only thing with my Addy. I can't see my counter very well because my light is coming from here, and then it I don't know. I just can't see because I'm old. That's mainly why. All right. So we'll cast this one off. We'll see what it looks like. And then I'm going to have to get to making more of these. But I'm going to do, on the 40, I'm going to make a hat on there too, or maybe a hat or two, because I'm hoping this little guy grows pretty quickly. But now I'm kind of curious, because some of the other, I've looked at other people's patterns for preemies and what they've done, and they do like 65 or 55 or 65. And since he's a little bit bigger, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this yarn looks. And if I like it, I'm going to do a few more variations. I won't do that tonight, but this is a lot of times what I do. I will, you know, try something and then I adjust it from there. And that's almost what you have to do. It's almost what you have. And I will tell you, a lot of times you all will ask, or people will ask, like, how many count, like what count do I do for this, or what count? And you have to take into account the yarn, because if I would do these same rows with like a big twist value, the stretch on the yarn is going to be different. So the row counts, it'll knit up. Sometimes things will knit up tighter than other yarns. So that's something you have to take into account. And as you get used to your machines and used to doing it, then you'll get used to adding as you go, knowing how much to add. All right, I'm hanging up my machine. Did y'all see my sweatshirt I have on too? I know some of you have ordered these, the Crank Knitter shirt. You can get those there on the merch on the website or over on the YouTubes if you're interested at all. But I love this sweatshirt. Is super nice, guys. Okay, so I had to get that little plug in there. All right, so now it's so good. This is like little tiny tube. It's a little tiny tube. Let's see what it looks like here. We'll stretch this out, and then we will get my colors tied. Check it here, just to check and see how it looks. Looks pretty good. So anyways, yes, today was, it was a long day. We left the house at like, I don't know, 8:30, because we wanted to be to the bank by 9, and then we had to meet somebody at, you know what, I think those were okay. I'm gonna leave them that long. At 10, and then that didn't work out, and then we had to go look at other, it's just a long day. It was a long day. All right, I like this. I think it's very, very nice. Very nice. I want a hat like this, these colors. Okay, so we're going to do that as our top. So we're going this way. This will be the inside. It's very soft. The Caron Simply Soft is very soft. So we shall see. It's just so small. It's just hard for me to imagine. I think it's going to be cute though. It's hard for me to imagine like how little this, a baby can be and still be okay. It just blows my mind that their little bodies are strong enough to kind of withstand. And see, my thought was I would do make a little palm in this color. I think I'll do that. I don't know if we'll do that right now, but so the PJ Mommy, how you had twins? How much did they weigh when you had them? Were they itty bitty? Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just cinching, guys, and getting it all cinched up, and I'm gonna tie it off here, and then I'll see if I need to stitch it at all. I probably won't. Let me see here. No, it looks good. All right, I'll knot it off on the inside, and then we'll stretch it. And let me get rid of some of my tail. See, I do like overkill on the tailage there. Under 4 pounds. Wow. So they were little. Like you could probably like hold them in your hand, right? How long were they in the NICU for? I just can't even, oh, you get through it though. And they're probably little, like, I know that I've had friends that, well, not close friends, but oh, nice, Cheri, that a couple of people I know that have had preemie babies, and then they grow up to be some pretty strong adults. It's like they're fighters, the ones that do well. I don't know if that's the case with your kids, but 30 days. They're huge now. That's funny. I love it. I love it though. I love it, love it, love it. I probably shouldn't have trimmed all that off of there, but that's all right. I just want to make it easier for me to manage here. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going close, not here, and I'm going to get it in between. We're going to see what this looks like here in just a second. I just want to tuck my tail. I had questions that I wanted to go over, and now I didn't write them down, and I don't remember what they were because I've already forgot. I had some people asking me questions. I know somebody posted a really cool thing about knit and purl, like what's the right side or the wrong side of knitting, and I thought it was really good. It might have been on my reschedule post, because I have to tell you, somebody in the group did their first hat, and they did it purl side out, and it was so stinking cute. It was so cute. I liked it better than with the color variation and stuff. It was so pretty, the colorway. Okay. All right. I think it's so cute, guys. Oh my gosh. And then I was going to do a little palm. Oh, it's so teeny tiny. So cute. I'm going to do a little palm of here. Let me pull this up. I think I'll do one of this yarn, like a little tiny pom-pom. I think this will be a good size though. I think it'll be a good size. He's 5 pounds now. I don't know if it's going to be too small. It's hard for me to know. My youngest was in 10 days. He was 3 weeks early and was at the 4-pound mark. Yeah. Oh, it's so cute. What do you guys think? Isn't it adorable? Can you see it? It's so cute. Here, let me do it this way so you can see it this way. It's so little. It's a cute hat though. I want to make a big one. But I think it'll be really cute if I do a little palm out of this yarn then that'll match the brim. I think it'll be cute. I think this will be a good, I'll make like maybe I have some really pretty blues. Like I want to do a lion breen one with something with this blue. I have some more Yarn Bee Soft Secret. I'm going to do some stuff with that blue and do some variations with some striping, I think. And we'll do some more little ones. You'll have to stay tuned. I'll share them. I'll share pictures if I'm not live when I make them. But this was 75. No, this was 70. So Yarn Crafty did 75. And see, that would give you just a little bit more brim, maybe a little bit bigger. Oh my gosh, it's just so adorable. Oh, it's so sweet. All right. Well, there's that first one. So we got that one done. Okay. Now we're going to switch up and I will get my loom bot down. So don't go anywhere. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. All right. Okay. I forget that it's like, you don't see I wish I could go vertical on this. That's the only thing. I wish I could go vertical. It works okay for the down shot here, I think. Okay, so this is, someone asked about, hold on, let me switch it. We'll go full screen on this here too. I'll come back to my face in a minute. This is the board that I have it mounted to with just some, these are like nylon washers or the Loctite washers with machine, I don't know if I can show. It has machine screws in here with a washer underneath it just to hold it where the feet are. And this is a 12 by 12 art panel. It looks like this. This is the one. This is plaid. This one might have come from Walmart. I found this one in my stash. But it's just these lightweight panels with the thin board, and then they're canvassed. And what's nice is they hang on, you can use that heavy 3M or Command extra large, I think they're called, or extra heavy duty canvas hanger. And then I use these C-clamps to then clamp it down to the table. So I think I need to do it the right way, though. That would probably be better. Probably. So let me get this clamped down. And then we're going to use the facet yarn. And this is that roving yarn from Loops and Threads. I really like it. It is very delicate, though. So when I go to cinch my ends, you all yell at me and say, Cheri, be very careful, because I have a tendency to be heavy-handed and it is delicate. I love how it knits up. These are the two that I've done with it so far. I got to pack these up for giveaway. These are the two. And I think I did 140 on these. I might do 145. I think I'm going to do 140. I'm going to see if I can get 145 out of the next one here. And this is the yarn. This is the yarn that we're going to use right now. This Loops and Threads Facets. It has 279 yards. It's a 4-weight. I'm going to smell it now. I don't know. It smells like my camper. That's what it smells like. I leave stuff out here and then it has, like, you know, how every place has a certain smell. I do have one other color of this too. I don't know where I put it though. You know what I should have done though is I should have wound it, because I don't have a center pull on this. It's going to have to go from the outside. Hopefully it's not going to be too crazy. Kim, oh, you got them at Dollar Tree. Okay, see, that's originally where I think I got mine, at Dollar Tree, back when they were $1. Before it was $1. Now it's not like they have all different. Okay, where's my end, guys? There it is. Okay, we got it. All right, I think this is going to be pretty. Stacy says, hello, nice to meet you, and greetings from Indianapolis, Indiana. We have all of our Indiana people. Oh, let me get this other one out of here so it doesn't tangle up. This is y'all, I'm a sucker for a tweed. I love the tweed. Do y'all love the tweed? Are you a tweed lover or a tweed hater with all the little flecks on there? I love the tweed. I love it. So yeah, Stacy, I'm happy you're here. I grew up in Fort Wayne, so not too far from you. Not too far. Sharon said I made that hat on one on the right. Oh, you did this one. Was it this one? This one here? Is it that one? I love the color. It's very bright. I like all of it. Now see, it's definitely, it's a roving yarn, guys. It's like, let me see if I get into like a darker color. So it's just, it seems like it wouldn't do well. But I haven't had any trouble with it. Just that you have to be careful not to break it. Like if you pull, you know, it's strong, but you can snap it because it's not twisted. It's not, you know, it's like one, I guess it would be one ply. Would it be one ply? Would that be what it's considered? See, I need to know. I need to educate myself more. I think it would be. What do you guys think? Do you think so? Do you think it would be? Cynthia says, I love tweed. Always on the lookout for a good that works in the machine. Yes, I love tweed. Sarah, hello. 1:18 in the morning. Well, thank you for joining. I'm sorry that hopefully we didn't keep you up, but I'm glad you're up. I'm glad you're here. Hello. Thank you for being here. Deborah says, my sister lives in Bloomington. IU, right? IU. So Yarn Crafty says, I was really pleased with the tweed. I bought 6 skeins from Hobby Lobby today and 6 from Michael's. Impeccable. Now, the Hobby Lobby tweed, is it I Love This Yarn brand, or is it Hobby Lobby's brand, like of their tweed? Hi, Stacy Willie from Indianapolis. I'm Stacy. Oh, Stacy and Stacy. Awesome. That's so cool. All right, let me get it here. Let me get it cast on. We haven't torn the machine apart yet either. I don't know that I'm going to do this one. The Centro, I would have done it, but we had to deal with car stuff this weekend. So trying to figure out, trying to sell my husband's car. We had to do that first before we could buy this one. And you know how that goes, guys. Like, Everybody wants to come look at it. Everybody wants to know everything about it. Then nobody comes to look at it. And then you make your plans and you change your plans. And Facebook Marketplace is fun, right? Oh, thank you. The Live We Sleep. They live, we sleep. I need to read. I can't read. Need more coffee today. I didn't have enough. I actually had a lot, but I feel like it wasn't enough. Well, thank you for being here and thank you for the kind words from Bellevue, Washington. Vanessa says my 11-year-old daughter, Kayla, is watching. Oh, with you. She wanted me to tell you hi. Well, tell her hi right back. She's been homesick today. Oh, I'm so sorry. Get better. Get better. You have to get better. Rest, drink lots of fluids, and rest. Not too much on the, like, I'm addicted to my phone. Yeah, it's not good to be on there too long. She just made a hat for the elf on the shelf on the, oh, that's so cute. Oh, somebody did make like an elf on the shelf, like with the 22, like the little dude. I think it's just the cutest. I've seen a couple of them and they're so cute. Well, I hope Kayla, it's Kayla, Cheri. Yes, I can read. Kayla, I hope you get better. And thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And we have Christine from Long Island, New York. I'm going to blow my nose, guys, and then we're going to get cranking. Okay. Because I have fuzz up my nose, and it's from this yarn, probably. Okay, here we go. We're going to go. If my cast on was good, we'll see how it goes. I should have wound it. I have had... in one of those, I had a couple knots that were doozies that I had to cut out. But since we're just doing all one color, I think I am going to do 145 on this. I think that's what we're going to do. I definitely have it up my nose. So Yarn Crafty says, I love this yarn. Ivory tweed and crushed raspberry. Oh, crushed raspberry. Oh, is it Matthew? What's up? I'm new. What's happening? We're making a hat. Thank you for being here. I am working on a hat. We just did a little baby hat, a little preemie hat, little small preemie hat. And we're going to do this hat. And I do have a palm. We'll have to see if this is going to look good. I know it's green and a little crazy. I've been saving it for this yarn. So we'll have to see. It cranks very well. It's very nice. Hopefully I won't be jiggling the thing too much there. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I had somebody ask about the palms. These smaller ones, I need to figure out if I can get them. The place where I ordered them from. These are smaller. Amazon is where I get them. And I usually fluff them. I think I showed this before. I want to show this again before I forget, because I know I had a couple questions to address this. When I get them in the package, here's one. They look pretty hideous, guys. They look not great. See how they look? They're all smushy and stuff like that. See, and they're not bad. You can shake them. You grab the elastics and shake them and fluff them, but they usually will have like kinks in them and they just don't look too hot. They look a little yucky. But if you use a hair dryer, you can fluff them and then they puff really nice. And then I will tell you, I had a little bit of a little hate on the fuzz balls for my vegan friends, but I have to say I did not respond to them. But I'm vegan and I use the fur. I like it. So it's not real, guys. And I don't know. Somebody got on me because they were like, well, but it represents. And I'm like, well, you know what? I like it. And it's faux. And we have so much faux everything. There's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, I like my puff balls. And I'm going to keep using them. Kaylee, Vanessa. Her name is pronounced Kaylee. Oh, did I say? Oh, okay. Kaylee, Vanessa. Oh, I'm sorry. Not Kayla. It's Kaylee. Awesome. Well, Kaylee, I hope you get better. Thank you for telling me how to pronounce it too. And thank you for watching. It's going to be gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, I did make one. I bought some stuff. I just didn't like how it turned out. Oh, PJ Mommy says, Jazz, did she make her own palms? Yeah, I'll show you the one I made, guys. I made, that wasn't it. Where's it at? This is the one I made, and obviously it's not fluffed, but it just doesn't look like the fur I have. It doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. No matter what I do, it just looks not good. Like there's not enough fur. And I think it's the kind of fur that I got, but I bought a lot of it. Now I don't know what to do with all of it. So I'll have to refer to Jazz and see what she does. It's just one of those things. I don't have a lot of space and that fuzz gets everywhere. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's fake. Yes. Thank you for that. We have the Scraptastic Crocheter. Hello, I'm glad you're here. Crochet is your jam. Crochet is a lot of fun. Crochet is a lot of fun. Yeah. Thank you, Cheri. Everything is good. Thank you. What's my favorite? I'm an acrylic girl. I don't know. But then I have to tell you, I'm starting to get to where I like the wool blend stuff. But I use mostly acrylic, most of it. Mainly because it's inexpensive too. Not all of it, but you wish your hair would fluff. Me too. I don't have a lot of it. I need more hair. I should probably get like Matthew said I wish my hair would fluff. And I'm there. That the hat does it for me. Quick question. Do you count loading the yarn as okay, Terry, you probably shouldn't, but I do. And I'll tell you why. And you could add one on the end to everything, and then that'll even itself out. But I'm so bad about losing count. I'm so bad. I don't know what that is. And that's why, like with crochet, I struggle a little bit too. I have to write everything down or whatever, or I lose count, how many rounds, where am I at, whatever. So I just count it. I just count my first row. It is my cast on row is row number 1. But what you could do is you could cast on, then reset your counter. And if you got in the habit of doing that, I think it would be totally fine to not, it'd probably be better not to count it because it's not really a row. But for me, it's just easier. Hello from Nepal. How are you? So I don't. But I know, or I mean, I do, but I know a lot of people don't. Scraptastic Crocheter says, picked the wrong one. Picked the wrong one. Sensitive, allergic to most animal fibers, cotton and cotton acrylic blends are most. Yes. You know what? For crochet, I would say my favorite is cotton. I think it's easier to crochet with cotton than anything else because it doesn't split like the other yarns do. But I've heard that too, where a lot of people, and see, I'm donating for most of the hats that I'm donating. I really want to stick to acrylics for that specific reason, because if there is somebody who has some kind of sensitivity, I think it's better. But I have had somebody say that they're allergic to like acrylic yarn, which is interesting. Sue asked, where did I order the ice yarn? It's Yarn Paradise, I believe. If you just search ice yarn or iceyarns.com, I think it's Yarn Paradise is what their website actually is. But it comes up. I can also, Sue, afterwards, you know what I could do in the even though I'm not using the ice yarn today, I'll put it in the description of this video on YouTube, and I can probably put something on Facebook too if anybody needs it. But yeah, that's where I got it. So I just saw somebody, Kim, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, Kim. I lost my mom. It's been it'll be 2 years in July. Is that right? So I'm sorry. It's my prayers are with you and your family, because it's tough to lose your mom. I didn't realize how hard it was going to be, and it's tough. I'm so sorry. Yeah, and Kim said one row doesn't make it. Doesn't it can though if it's not. I will say if it's a small thing though. If you're doing like the little, let's say the little nose on like a guy like this, or you're doing like ears, or it does like one, it can make a difference. But But for like hats and things, I don't think it matters. I'm right there with you. Yeah. Terry's right with me. Yes. If I mess it, like, yeah, it's just easier for me not to. In Sweden, it's 2:28. Do you have insomnia? I love that you're on here. 2:28 p.m. or a.m. p.m. You guys, I'm losing my mind. I can't, what I'm thinking and what I'm saying are not the same thing. Thank you for being here, though. Let's see. We got lots and lots of. I don't sell them. All of the hats that I make, I donate to shelters or seniors in my area. And now we're doing some to, I want to try to do more NICU stuff, but they're like a little boy, who's in the NICU. Oh, see, somebody else. Okay. So Sue, probably what I should do. Sue's allergic to wool too. Oh, you can't wear Uggs. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Like if it has like any kind of actual wool in it. So those of us who are donating, like I used, even though it's very small, I used that Wool Ease, that it's a very small amount of wool, but if somebody is allergic, yeah, synthetic fibers are going to be the way to go probably for any donations. Yes, I agree with that. More of the colors. Yes. Yeah. I agree with that too. All right. Oh, there we go. Thank you. The PJ Mommy just shared iceyarns.com. Thank you for doing that. I so appreciate you. Thank you for being here. All right. I need to like crank and not talk. You love elves. Did you like that? Did you like that little dude? Okay, Miss Lady Lopez. So my sister, Loombot Hater, said I was cheating. And I didn't hand make my hats. And I remembered you said some people say that too. So I told her to make a hat, Cheri, and the rest of us have to. Yes, I definitely have my haters. Miss Lady Lopez, I have lots and lots of haters. And they yeah, and they can get really, really nasty. People can get really nasty, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why. But it's tough when it's your sister. Isn't it tough? Like family can be like, I don't know. I'm sorry, Miss Lady Lopez. Yeah, just try to ignore it. But y'all need to tell me to try to ignore it too, because it's easy for me to tell you, like, don't listen to it. It's hard to hear it. But I will be the first person, and I know all the rest of you are right there with me, who have done something, and then you get to the end, or you drop a stitch, or something happens, and you spent hours working on stuff. And I know that everybody sees my 1-minute videos, and they honestly, guys, they honestly think that I make a hat in 1 minute. I don't know. I just think that's funny, because I've had people like really honestly think that I made a hat in 1 minute. No, it's called video editing. Whatever. Okay. And I digress. All right. Oh, Sue, I'm so sorry. Yes, I spent the day with my husband, Mr. Bant, looking at cars and then arguing with him tonight. Sorry, Mr. Bant. I did too. I had, 25 years we've been married, and it's been wonderful. But we have our moments, or I should say I have my moments and he puts up with them, because that's honestly what it is. But I will tell you, I can't. My heart goes out to you, because he's like, he's my best friend. So, and I'm sure that, I don't know. And I remember when my mom when my dad passed away, and this is twisting. Like I'm trying to get it so it's untwisting. So if you wonder what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. It just does. It changes your whole life, doesn't it, Sue? And my husband's 13 years older than me. So, I mean, I don't know what the good Lord has planned for me, but odds are he will probably go before I do. And I just don't know. I guess we'll just knit lots of hats, right, Sue? Because that's probably what'll keep me going. But yeah, I'll be thinking of you, because I know it doesn't necessarily get easier, right? You just learn to manage. So I'm sure it changed your world. Crank the machine 6,240 times plus with the additional steps. I had to share this with you. I told her you would share that with the group, that she's a hater. Yes. Tell your sister to stop being a hater. It's not nice. And then I love it when they say you're cheating, because this is the thing. We're not playing a game. None of us are playing a game, right? We're just making stuff. Leave us alone. Well, I'll tell you my sweatshirt, and if you don't know what it says, let me just I have to, like, so you can see my face. But it says, okay, it says crank knitter, pronounced crank knitter, just like a normal knitter, only cooler, willing to spend countless hours turning a crank to make something extra awesome, right? I had somebody just really, really get upset with me and said that that was not nice. And I'm like, it's just in good humor. Like, I can't win, right? It's just supposed to be funny, but they're not going to understand because they're not us. They're not as cool as we are. So they don't understand, right? That's what we're going to say. You're just not cool. You don't understand. They're not going to like that, though. So don't say that. That'll just make people more mad, actually. We just have to ignore them and move on, right? And crank on. Hello, Lynn Miller McDonald in North Central Ohio. How are you? Thank you for being here. Let's see here. Yeah, look at the colors. Yeah. Yes, look at this. It's going to be pretty. I think this is going to work too. I think that. What do you guys think? We got this greeny little pom-pom here. I think it's going to look good. Yeah, there you go. Tell her it's a tool, like a sewing machine. Yes, Kay, that's it too. I agree. I have not actually knitted a hat, nor have I crocheted one. I've knitted a couple blankets. I've crocheted some amigurumi, lots of greeny squares, things like that. But it is, I have to say, I have a granddaughter coming in March, and I'm going to make lots of little hats for her on the machines, of course, but I would also like to crochet a little hat. Too. So I don't know, like I will probably crochet a hat too for her, but I like the knit. I love the look of knit. Crochet is different. It's different, right? It doesn't look the same. It's like its own thing. But I love the cleanness of the knit too. So I'm there with you. Oh, I love that. I taught my son to crochet and sew. I love that, Kay. I think that that's great. Somebody said, because I said, I think like the fiber art, something should be taught in school. Like, I don't know that kids have home ec anymore, and I homeschool the kids. So, if we have home ec, it's me doing it. But I think like hand embroidery, and I know probably can't give the kids needles, whatever. I don't know. But I think they should learn like crochet or knitting or whatever. I think they should. So, yeah. All right. I think that's awesome. Oh, see you later, Matthew. Thank you for being here. Working in speed up time. Working in speed up time? What am I doing in speed up time? Hello, Alexandra. I forgot that we called the crank haters. I forgot what we called them. So what did we call them? What did we call them? But the other day we came up with a name, right? What did we say? What did we call them? I don't remember. I said we needed a name. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. We are the cool kids. We are. Because the thing is, we're not afraid to try something different, right? We're just being different. I would rather cheat and make 10 hats for donation than 2 hats. Yes. But people don't, like, they don't realize, like, I will tell you, everybody just assumes that I am selling the hats. So, and they, if I was, so what? It doesn't matter. But yes, we can make so many more hats. Life is short. We all have things to do. Plus, the other thing is, it's just another awesome thing to add to our arsenal, for like, if you like to make stuff and craft, it's just another awesome thing. Yeah. Yes. Jesse, thank you. Making crank off. That's what somebody said. That's what it was. Shared. Was it you that said that? Yeah, keep calm and crank on, Sarah says. Yes. I keeps hopping my things here. I keep missing my stuff. Let's see. Kim says, I crocheted 3 hats for my grandson before he was born, and all of them were too small from day one. 9.5. See, my first daughter was 9'4", and she was huge. She was huge. I told her, I hope, and it's my daughter that's pregnant that's going to be having my granddaughter. Yeah, I can understand because her head was enormous at 9'4", so 9'5". 1 more pound, that noggin was large. I feel for the mom. Trust me, I do. Kay says can't sew. I'm not the best at it either, Kay. I'm not the best. Another Michigander. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. She says that she likes the series. Got a 22 and a 44 needle. 44, 40, 40, 46, 48 needle for Christmas this year and can't wait to get started. Yay. Awesome, Patty. Thank you for being here. Yes, that's what we need to do. Okay, Sharon, that'll be my next shirt. Keep calm and crank on. That's what we'll do. I'll have to figure out how we want to like do it, but that'll be the next one. We'll do it. I have Tuck the Puck for anybody who wanted that one. I put that one up there. I think it's loaded now. 48 factors. Patty, no, I get you. I can't. I am so bad, and you should see me, guys, because I have an iPad mini that I'm using here where I'm looking right here. And then I have my phone up here and I have to type stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'm so bad. I can type really well on the computer, but I'm just not good at doing any of that. Not really. All right. This is looking pretty good. If you like the neutral tones, I think this is the only, I wish I could bring my camera down and show you though. Because I am having where it didn't do this before, and it might be the way I'm holding it, but it's twisting. See how it's doing this? Can you see that? So I have to be really careful because it wants to twist like this, and then it's like getting, see that? And then it's kind of knotting up on itself. So I keep like, just like if I was doing hand embroidery, I keep like, I want to say milking the yarn. That's kind of probably not what I should say, but that's what I'm doing. That's what it reminds me of anyway. So I am excited to go through that bag of yarn back there. You know, okay, this is the thing, guys. Joann's, right? You have the doorbuster. It's 40% off. I shouldn't complain. The yarn, like the big twist is 40% off. The lion brand was 40% off. The red heart I got was not on sale. And then you have these wonderful coupons that don't work for any of the doorbuster stuff. Why tease me with the coupon when I get in there and then I'm like, everything's doorbuster. I went to 20% off too. And I realized that would be 60% off, but you know, the markup is like enormous. So give me 60% off every now and then, would you? I know it's more than half, but so what? And then sometimes I've been able to use multiple coupons and some of the cashiers are like, yeah, you can use more. And then I've had sometimes where the cashiers will tell me, no, you can't use multiple coupons. I don't even know. I get so like, I don't know. I just don't know. Cynthia, I missed something. I had to go for a second. I sew a lot. Is someone needing help? Oh, Kay said, I think it was Kay said that they can't sew. But I said, I don't sew very well. I'm still learning. Oh, Sharon said mine twisted too. Yeah. It's not, I don't think it's doing anything in the hat as it's going. I think it looks fabulous as it's knitting. It's just a little annoying when you're doing it, but JD Parker Robinson is the one who got me the scratch off map, which I think I am actually going to hang in my bedroom, and then I'll have to do shots of it because I'm not sure where I'm going to put it out here. Y'all are going to see it once I get it up. I don't have it up yet. She is awesome and her family is awesome. And I just want to thank you for that. But she said held for Christmas and it's killing. Oh, you held it back? Oh, so you have to wait. I don't want you to have to wait. I want you to do it now. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas. No, I understand though. That's sweet. Well, that'll make it fun. That'll make it really exciting. I'm glad you're here though. Tell the family I said hello and Merry Christmas to all of them. Friends and I get together at another's homes and knit, crochet, and loom. Oh, I love that. So I made us all t-shirts that say, "That's right, I'm a hooker." I love it. Whoever's house we're over is the madam and her husband is the pimp. That's hilarious. I love that. That is hilarious, Linda. That's so good. I have to tell you too, it's looking like I am gonna do the Zoom, like where we can all do this together. Whoever wants to get on the camera with me. Do y'all want to get on the camera with me? You know you do. And we want to just hang out. And we can like talk to each other and like see each other and like really get to know each other and be like friends, you know? You can talk back to me and not just type. But anyways, weekdays at 7:30 p.m. is high up there on both the polls. I've got a poll going on YouTube and a poll going on Facebook, and the other one, it was Sunday at 3 p.m. I think. So I don't know what y'all think. What are you guys thinking? I still am not sure because I don't know what day would be best during the week. But I like see here what time is. Oh, it's almost. Oh shoot, we're like way longer than I thought we were. I almost like this 7:30 slot, guys. Megan says you'll video chat. We'll see. We'll have to do it. Megan, I'm going to do a Zoom on, I'm thinking, guys, we should do it during the week at 7:30. The only thing is I'm going to miss some of my people because they can't. So maybe we do it twice. Like maybe we do it every other week and do like a 7:30 during the week and a Sunday at 3. And then maybe get some of my other people. I don't know. I'm not sure. Don't know how to Zoom. Kay, we're going to teach you how to Zoom. I don't even think do you have to have I guess you do have to have. Do you have to have the app? I don't think you do. If you have a camera or a phone, we can get you a Zoom. I will get on Zoom. Yes. Weekday evening. I on Zoom all day with work. So you know all about it. So you're incredible. Yes, because you do mortgages, don't you? Yeah, you're a finance person. So you're all about that. You know what's up. We can get you Zooming, Kay. We can make you the best Zoomer ever. I'm going to have to love and leave y'all. Oh, can't keep my eyes open. Well, thank you so much, Sarah, for being here. And get some rest. But thank you for being here. Love you. Thank you. She's like, you love me? Yes, I do. I love you for being here. I've had the same experience. Okay, I'm not the only one. Yeah, sometimes they tell me, oh, why is it doing? Here, hold on. I lost my camera. Hold on. I lost some other camera. It dropped out. We'll bring it back on stage. Yeah, I've had some tell me I can, some tell me I can't. It's very annoying. Ooh, I did get like fuzz, like lots of fuzz there. Somebody told me my machine's gonna get really dirty with this yarn. What would be good advice for someone wanting to do YouTube? Oh, from me, advice? Okay, I do have some. I haven't had anybody really ask me, which is really interesting, I think. I have lots of questions about lots of everything else, which is what I'm doing. But I would do shorts and some long form video, but I would start with shorts, to be honest. Do little shorts. And like my lives are just now starting to where people are coming on. I don't have a huge following for my lives yet, but mix shorts and long form. And be consistent. Like pick a day that you're always going to upload. Pick days. Like I always consistently upload every Friday. I have a hat video. Stick with, I would start with like one Scraptastic Crocheter. You have a channel. Obviously I'll have to follow you. I wish I could just push on this and follow you, but it doesn't allow me to do that. But yeah, you can always ask me questions too. I'm happy to help with any of the social media. I'm an open book. I'll share what I do, but I do have thoughts too. So if you ever want to contact me, feel free to reach out and I will be happy to share. Sharon says, I want to learn how to Zoom. It's not hard. And we can all like get on the camera together. And if you don't want, you can like you can shut your camera off and just like just have your audio. But I'd help walk you through it. Miss Lady Lopez says you like 7:30 slot. I think we might want to do, maybe we'll do a 7:30 during the week. Maybe we'll do it every other week. And then, or we'll start with one and we'll see what kind of turnout we get. And then maybe I'll do like a Sunday once a month that's earlier. If any of I don't know what time would be good for UK people. I don't know. I should know my geography better so that Yeah, So Yarn Crafty does first mortgages on homes. So she's the lady. You're an underwriter, aren't you? So she's the lady that tells you yes or no, probably. She's like the one that's like, do not use the credit card. Do not spend any more money. Yeah, she's that lady because you're gonna like lose your more. No, I don't know. I'm making you sound mean, and you're not mean. My phone. Yeah, if your phone has a camera, Kay, we can get you set up. Yeah, because you're like, do you have an iPhone, Kay? Because Zoom is not hard. And if you're on YouTube right now, you can even YouTube how to Zoom, and we'll and what I'll do is I'll post a link, and then no, you can use Zoom browser in the browser. Yes, so you don't have to have. Yeah, you have to have the app to Zoom call because I use the app for my family video chats. There we go. But it's not difficult. Oh, thank you for saying that you love the shorts. Thank you so much. I love doing them. I love making them. My husband and I do them together. He does all the shooting, and then I do all the editing. Oh, look, guys. We have somebody that's going to come in and tell us that we're not making stuff by hands. Mojo, thank you for the big M. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping my algorithm. Appreciate you. I have issues doing consistent videos. Yeah, but I'll tell you, that's the thing. It knows. It knows. Something I've done. I will tell you. I only did TikTok. I'm gonna share this with you because there might be somebody out there that this will help with. When I started, and the PJ Mommy, if I just thank you for being on here. Okay. Oh, thank you for sharing that too. So, Scraptastic crochet videos. Okay. I only was doing TikTok when I first started, and I don't want to make this long, but I want to share this. I would get on, and I did hand embroidery, and I got on every day. I did a little short video every day with hand embroidery with doing, because hand embroidery is like slow as molasses. So I just would work on my stitches. I would hand embroider. At the time I was taking care of my mom who was on hospice. So it was kind of like my way to focus and get like my brain not thinking about that. But then when I transitioned to doing this about a little over a year ago, I just started doing these videos. Like, I just set my sights on, I would do one hat video on every Friday. And then I would post some in intermittently, and occasionally I would do lives. But I will tell you, on TikTok, I got put in TikTok jail several times for like silly stuff, guys. But it was, I had to get used to like being a little bit like not saying things that whatever. But anyways, that was frustrating for me. So then I stopped doing the lives, but I consistently would post. But then they said they were going to shut down TikTok. So then I was like, oh, I have all these followers on TikTok and I don't have any other social media. I'd done Facebook before. I wasn't really liking it so much. And I hadn't really done much with YouTube. So I started deciding to upload my videos to just what I was posting on TikTok. I would upload that same video to YouTube. Then I would upload it to Facebook. And then I started doing Instagram. So if you all look and you go to all of my social medias, it's the same stuff. It's the same Friday Hat video posted on all the channels. And I might do different music or whatever, but I consistently did it. I have 400 and some thousand followers on Facebook. That channel, like I first started posting in like June on that channel. Yeah, no joke. And like same with YouTube. It was, it's only been like 6 months maybe that I've been really consistently focusing on those other social media channels, but I was consistent in my posting. So if you can do the consistency, you can build it, guys. You can build those social medias if you just be consistent and share what you're doing. People want to see what you're doing. Share, you love it, share it with others. And then it's a way to just like really bless everybody. So there. Okay, so I lost my camera again. All right, hopefully it's popping back in here. So there is Scraptastic Crocheter, her hold on, there we go. Her YouTube channel, guys. So check that out. PJ Mommy shared that. I've been making content for a while, but I can't clearly get better at things. I'll have to check it out. I'll check it out. I'll help you out. But thank you for sharing that, PJ Mommy. And Scraptastic Crocheter, thanks you too. I just got my first loom bot in the counter. Oh no, counter's broken. Still works great and love making hats. Thanks for sharing all of the knowledge and skill. Beth, I am so sorry. See, that stinks. I haven't had any issues. I'm knocking on wood with my counters. This one will it gets kind of caught in between. I know you can't see it. Here, hold on. Let me go back down there. You can't really see it, but it will get like caught in between, and then it'll still pop to the right one, but I have to watch it. But yeah, I'm sorry, but you can't, if you don't want it, if you can't send it back or you don't want to, you can get an aftermarket counter. They have those that you can add on. I'm going to get one for my 40. I still haven't got one. So Yarn Crafty is 6 hours ahead of me. Oh, not you. You're not, but UK. Okay. I think that's what you're saying. Kaylin says Android. You can still Zoom on the Android. Absolutely. 6 hours. Okay. Gotcha. Buy a box of ho-hos and give them to the neighbors for next door. I did my first Zoom yesterday. Forgot I had my mic on and yelled at my dogs the whole Zoom for a second. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. I love that. Yeah, I've done stuff like that too. There you go. Thank you, Megan, for that. Yep. Crank off, you haters. That's right. We have Beth, your brand new CranKniting. Just got my first one about. Oh, did I already do that? I did do that already. Sorry. I already did that one. I need more documents. Yes. Yep. I'm not going to read that, but yeah, that is So Yarn Crafty. So she's the one that said, yes, we need to prove all of your income or all of your debt, which is probably more debt, right? So Yarn Crafty, more debt than income, but yes. Yeah, there we go, Sharon. Thank you for that. Let's see here. There we go. Are we back up? I did mostly videos to start with, but recently shorts and live feeds feel more like yes, and it's whatever you feel good about doing that you can consistently do, and whatever you like. Because okay, I got to show my face again. You're only going to want to do what you like to do, so don't do the things you don't like to do because you feel like you should. Don't do that. Just do the stuff that you really like and just double down and stay committed to it. And it'll work. It will. But I think a lot of times, I will tell you, when I had a brick and mortar business and I did the social media and I just was I was feeding the beast, guys. I had to market because I had a brick and mortar. So I had to market and I had to pay for ads and do all the stuff so that I could get, people in the door to buy my workshops and do all the things. And I just felt like I had to do all this stuff. I had to do this and I had to do that. And if you have a business, there are some things you have to do, and especially if you have overhead. But if you're at home doing a business, focus on what you just really love, and that comes through. I think that that's really the answer. So if you like doing the shorts, if you like doing the lives, then do those. Do just more of them than you would have done you don't feel like you have to do the other stuff. Just do what works. Because I will tell you, when I was first on, yes, there. Be you. Absolutely. Because nobody else can be you. So you be you. Nobody can copy you because you're special and what you do. They might be able to do the same thing you're doing, but they can't be you. So just be you. Absolutely. Yeah. So you just get that chasing feeling like you have to do something. But I remember TikTok when I first started, they're like, you have to post 5 times a day. You have to, and I didn't do that. I did 1 time a day for like just one short when I first started. But now I don't do that. I don't post. I do post more now, more frequently. I am doing that, but I only do it because I want to, guys. I don't do it out of obligation. Like today we got busy. My husband's like, but you got to get back for your live. And I said, honey, this is the thing. We got to focus on this. This is life right now. I need to deal with this. We need a car. The people will understand. It's just a live, right? And I said, I can just change it for later. That's the flexibility. So don't feel like you have to do stuff. Yeah, don't feel like you have to do all of the things. But I don't know. The PJ Mommy, you just like show up like my fairy godmother. So I think you're doing a lot of things. I think you are. And I appreciate you for that, by the way. What color? This one is, oh yeah, I didn't share the name of the color, did I? And we're getting close to, it's called Toffee Caramel. What? It says toffee here, and then it says caramel there. So I don't know if it's called Toffee Caramel or I'm new to the Loops and Threads yarn, so I don't know. But I think if you look it up, Toffee Caramel, something like that. I don't know. Let's see. It's really nice to see. So satisfying hoop at home. Oh, I love that. If I want to buy this product, what should I do? Where is it available? If you're talking about the machine, this is a loom bot by Fat Brain Toys. It's available on Amazon and also on Fat Brain Toys. Something that's similar, if not the same, Centro 48. And I think, I'm not sure where you're located, but I know shipping sometimes is an issue. So if you look up loom bot or Fat Brain Toys, you can see if they ship to you. Or you can look up Centro 48, because I know a lot of times you can find those where they're in different places. All right. So we're at like 105 right now. I think I want to do one. Let me look at these. I think I did 140 on one and 145 on the other, maybe. I think I want to do 145. Let's see. Life happens. You are always here for us. I'm glad everything worked. Oh, thank you. That's sweet. PJ Mommy says, well, Cheri, I have all the machines because I want to do all the things, but I'm really great at that. You're funny. Well, what I mean is you're here. Like, you're here supporting me. And I see that you're doing that for other makers and things. And I just think that that's amazing. Like, just you offering to help. I just think that that's amazing. And that's what I meant. But yeah, I know. I tell, like, for me, what's nice by having all of this, all of you, is, you know how y'all get kind of tired and life gets real hectic, and sometimes you're like, oh, I want to go make this or I want to make that, and you have all these ideas and you go buy the yarn, and then it's time to do stuff and you're like, oh, I'm just so tired. But what's nice is I have that little extra motivator to be like, oh, let's get on, and like I can share and we can talk, and then it gets me really excited. So that's another thing. It's fun to share. So I don't know. Otherwise, I probably would procrastinate as well. Deborah says, I'm currently making a hat and scarf for my son and coworkers. What's the easiest way to attach a pom-pom onto the end of the scarf? Ooh, you know what? I've not done that. Does anybody have any tips for Deborah on attaching a pom-pom to the end of a scarf? I would probably just stitch it on, but I don't know if that's the best way because I've not done that yet. Anybody? Anyone? If anybody has any tips, because I've seen them and I think they're cute. See, I would probably just stitch it in. But if you want to do one on either end, you can't like stitch it. You'd have to like stitch it. Let me think about that. Yeah, I don't know. Because I know when I do like amigurumi, you can like tie it off and then put it in. But see, your knot is going to be on the outside. Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question. We have to figure that one out. Well, we'll have to ask Deborah, are you in the CranKnit community over on Facebook? We'll have to ask that question. I'm going to ask that question in the group. Mr. Bia, if you're watching, remind me to ask that question in the group because I want to know. That's a really good question. So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you for asking that. Tracy said 2 a.m. in the UK, so it's way past bedtime. Well, thank you for being here, Tracy. For my 48, I'm making a sticker saying crankiness can be a good thing. That's right. I love that. That's good. Scraptastic. 3:03 a.m. Wow. Well, I like that you're here. You know what? I got to be honest, though, guys. I've been having, I don't know if it's hormones. Maybe it is. But like insomnia issues, which I didn't used to have at all. And it's not really insomnia where what it is I wake up because I have to pee. That's probably too much information. But whatever. I'm sharing anyways. We're all just friends, right? I have to wake up to pee, but then when I wake up, then I can't go back to sleep. And then I make the mistake of getting on my phone. So I don't know. All right. Anybody else have that? Is it hormones? Because I get to where then I'm like wide awake and I can't sleep. See how good this goes through the machine? I had somebody tell me that they had issue. I don't know how. I don't know. Because I think it's like butter. I do have like where it'll get little fuzzies like this though. And then I want to, my OCDness wants to like trim that little bump off, but it'll be fine. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, probably. Hormones. Yep. Why do they call it menopause? They should call it like womanopause, not menopause. We're not men, right? I don't know. It's very weird. I have insomnia. It's so bad. I'm a night owl for good now. Well, and you know what? If you can like just kind of get into the rhythm of what your body does, I have to get up and do school with the kids, and they don't always want to get up. Lisa says, can't turn on any lights or I can't get back to sleep. I have a night light. Yeah, see, that's my thing. Mental pause. That's funny. Yeah, because that's my brain too. Because I feel like it's better since my diet is better. Like the cloudy head, not gonna lie, that definitely has gotten way better in the last couple of years. But there are times where it's still like definite. Or like joint pain a little bit too. I do walk a lot, but I've noticed an increase in that a little bit too. And I think that's hormones. I really do. Probably the fun part of aging, right? It looks so pretty. Isn't it pretty? I do think this will look good. Okay, we got to get this one done. We'll get this one done and then we'll be all done, I promise. Oh, can I like I shouldn't I don't want to bash, but I'm serious. That's really good. That's really good. Tracy, I love that. Tracy says, now I have to say this in case there is closed captioning. Tracy says all women problems begin with men. That's true. All women problems begin with men. It's kind of true. It's kind of true. Kind of true. I feel you. Joint pain is part of it. Yes, for sure. Because I get like hip pain kind of bad. Yes, it's true. It is true. Well, okay, and the PG Mommy, did I see where you have adult onset type 1? You do, don't you? Is that what you're dealing with too? My nose is going to start running here. Cuz that's tough. That's really tough. Is that right? Did I read that right? Type 1 diabetes? So that's another like thing on top of everything else. Yeah, you do. So when were you diagnosed with that? Megan, I had arthritis in my early teens with my knee. Oh, in your early teens. That's tough. 2018. Holy cow. Yeah, I have to tell you, the PJ Mommy, I type 2 for me, but now that I've lost all the weight and stuff and reversed my diet and yeah, I don't have it anymore. It's crazy. Or should I say I don't I think if my diet would go back to what it was, I would probably have it. Because I'm prone to it, obviously. But with type 2 for me, it was diarrhea. You're type 1, and that's completely different. But and now I think that's becoming more and more common. I don't know if you've ever looked into um, mastering diabetes, because that's like I I I studied plant-based nutrition, and they do a lot of that, but they're both of them are type 1 diabetics. But anyways, it's pretty interesting stuff, something you might want to look at. But I thought about that where I saw that about you, and I thought, it's becoming more and more a problem where there's adult onset type 1, which is insane to me. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's crazy. Did you have type 2, or did they finally test you and you were confirmed type 1? Like, did they just assume that you were probably just type 2 and they didn't realize that it was actually type 1 diabetes? I'm just curious. Because that's a whole nother, yes, they're, yeah. I looked into it, but it's scary when dealing with insulin. Absolutely. It's very scary. Well, yeah, because you can go so low. I had like I said, I had gestational with all of my kids, and I was on insulin with one of them. And I can remember having where I'd have the bottoms where I'd bottom out. My insulin would be like, or my sugars would be like 40 or 30 something, and you're like almost blacked out. It's scary, scary, scary stuff. Yeah, but I feel for you. Oh, it's so hard. It just wreaks havoc on your body more than people have any clue. So yeah, I feel for you. We'll have to chat sometime. Um, I do childcare for a 5-year-old little boy who was diagnosed. Oh, went into DKA one. Oh boy, prior to his first. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Sadly, have to take off, but I love the stream. Oh, thank you. They live, we sleep. That's right. Was my first time. Well, I hope you come back. Keep ignoring the haters and happily cranking me. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, please come back. Please come back. That was fun having you here. I appreciate you. And Megan said already, I will see y'all later. Have fun. Keep on cranking. I'm almost done here. But yeah, thank you, Megan. Actually, we have just a few more. But thank you for being here. We're on our last go round here. There we go. All right. And then we will cast off and I'll pop this palm on there and we will be done. I gotta find my needle though. So it's 9:11, guys. I was only gonna stay on for an hour. Isn't that funny? Oh, my mother was diabetic. It's really hard. Yes, on your body. It is. It just wreaks havoc on your entire body. Yes. It's very difficult. Very difficult. For sure. I gotta watch my twisty yarn here. I went into the ER in DKA. I didn't have the characteristics type 2. They did the blood work to confirm, but treated me as type with right off the bat. Oh yeah, that's scary stuff. Have you had other health issues before that, the PJ Mommy, that they I mean, I'm asking a lot of personal questions. You don't have to share if you don't want to, but it always makes me really, especially with diabetics, it makes me really curious just because I know what I've kind of went through and the journey that I've had. It's type 2 is definitely an epidemic for sure, but a lot of it's diet related. It's just those of us who are bodies just love the fat in our cells, and then our bodies can't work proper. But not the type 1. Healing Hearts. Oh, thank you, Miss Lady Lopez. That is so sweet. Out of the blue. See, that's crazy. Your pancreas was like, I'm done. I'm so glad I got to be here. I've missed talking to you too. Yes, we got to get it done. I will definitely be announcing. Sitting down for dinner. Well, have a nice evening. Thank you for being here. I so appreciate you. I would be interested in hearing how you changed your diet. Lisa, believe it or not, I used to weigh about 250 pounds. Really close to it when I was at my sickest. But yeah, my story is a little crazy. I thought you know what? I think I'll talk about it on Thursday because you'll have to, and I don't know if you'll be available, Lisa, but it's kind of a long story. I want to share it, but yeah, it was life-changing for me. My diet has been life-changing, and it was not anything that I would have ever thought I would do. And I used to eat strictly whole food, plant-based. I've kind of gotten I've fallen off the wagon just a little bit, and I eat more processed foods than I did when I first started. Because when I first started my diet, I didn't eat any processed foods. But it wasn't my idea. It was my doctor. But yeah, if you want, I'll have to share it. I'll go through the whole story because it's long. But it has changed my life, like, completely. I'm happy to share because the stigma is there. People don't know that they can be diagnosed with type 1 as adults. I sure did. Well, I know, like, in the groups that I'm in, there are so many people that have that are being treated for type 2, and they really have type 1 diabetes. That happens where they're actually type 1 diabetics, and they can't get, they can't get things under control, and the doctors don't really know what they're doing and all of that. It's just, when it comes to diabetes, you would think that they would know better than what they do, but there are a lot of physicians who really don't know. They really don't know. And that, and it can be devastating, because if not properly treated and left untreated, it just wreaks havoc in your body. And then you have all the secondary things that can happen. But that's not to say that, there are things to make things better. It's just that some people, it's just harder than others, depending on what their body's doing. Stacy says, our 5-year-old has a Dexcom reader and an insulin administrator. I'm thrilled he will not have to be poked for his entire. Yes, yes. Because that is for the very short time that I was on insulin when I was pregnant. Your body can only take that for so long, they can only take it for so long. At least there are those innovative things that now, well, and all the monitoring that you can do now, that wasn't there even, that many years ago. That's all a blessing for sure. But I can't imagine with your 5-year-old. Oh my goodness. Angel, did you have to add a calendar to it? I don't know. I'll remind you on Thursday. I don't know if that's. I have to stay away from processed food because I was diagnosed with CKD. Yeah. Kay, if it's processed food, honestly, guys, it's not food. I mean, if I've learned anything, and I'm not going to sit here and because I went through, eCornell has a plant-based nutrition program. I went through that. And there's lots of stuff that I have very strong feelings on, but I know not everybody would agree with me. So I'm not going to be but yes, processed food for sure. I'm a big, I don't like any dairy, guys. I don't eat any meat either, but dairy, that's just my thing. I will tell you, I almost died on a keto diet. So that's how I ended up in the hospital. So that's another thing, keto, and yeah, that almost killed me, guys. All right. Okie dokie. But yeah, we'll have our Zoom if you guys ever want to Zoom with me, and then we can talk about it then too, because I'm happy to share it. And I know everybody's different and your bodies are different, but I definitely have some thoughts about all of that just because of my experience. And I'd love to hear Sandy's experience too, because I know that's tough. As an adult to get diagnosed as type 1 is all right. So see how this is? This is, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's so different. I just love it. I love it. And let me flip it around here and you're going to get to see it. And PJ Mommy says, hugs Stacy to you. Yeah. Warrior. She says also on a CGM and a pump. So yes. And being the mother of a child, that's again, a whole nother thing. Because you can't take it from them, Isn't that pretty yarn, guys? Isn't that pretty? All right, so let me get this cinched up, and then I think I'm going to go this way. And this is another thing too. If you guys are new and you haven't seen how I do the hats, I was just watching the other day, another person do hats, and everybody does things differently, but I do not cinch before. I did in the beginning because I watched other people and that's what they did. I do it like this, where I get my tails on the same, my inside tail and this side tail together, and I smooth it all out. I kind of get everything laying nice, almost as if I fold it together. Does that make sense? So it's not all twisted and it's nice, and you just get to me, it seems like you get a better laying hat, I don't know. It might just be my OCD. I don't know. Self-diagnosed. This is where you have to be extra careful. So I'm going to do this really, really slow when I do the cinching, because I did, I did like snap the yarn on one of those hats, and then I had to stitch it. I was able to salvage it, but I have done this before, guys. I don't remember what yarn it was. It might have been Yarn Bee Glowing. I don't know, but I had to take my whole hat apart because when I was tying it, and cinching it. See, and that's pretty good cinch right there. It's really tight. I snapped it, and it was I couldn't salvage it. So I still frogged it, and I was able to use the yarn still, but it was so frustrating. So you just have to be careful. And with this yarn, it is kind of delicate. So you want to be kind of careful not to break it at this stage when you're doing this. So I'm just kind of trying to be super, super, super delicate. Yep, tuck the puck. That's what we're doing. Angel says, I just got a loom like yours, and I just wanted to know if you had to add a counter to. Oh, Angel, if you got a 48, it should have a counter. Did you get a 40? Because if you got the smaller size, you're going to make baby hats. The 40 makes, hold on, like this size hat. I found this one the other day. This is the 40. It makes little tiny hats. You can make like a single layer hat on those. Okay, this looks pretty good. So I'm going to tie it here. I'm going to try to be really careful and not break it. Let me my tails are way too long. See, I waste so much yarn when I'm doing my cast on and my cast off, but that's all right. But you can get an aftermarket counter if you have like a 40. But if it doesn't have a counter, it's probably a 40, thinking. Yes, it's interesting how people do think differently. Jazz does and hates with the waist. Jazz does it, hates with the waist yarn. I had never seen it done that way before. Whatever. Yes, that's it. Everybody does. And you find your groove on what you like to do. So yeah, just because I do it one way doesn't mean it's the right way. It's just the way that I do it. And I find the easiest. But for somebody else, you get in the habit of doing it a different way, you know. And a lot of it's how we start, I think. Yes, I have a whole drawer. Okay, here, let me show you. I got to show you. I've been saving them. You guys will love it. Hold on. I know I'm shaking the camera. This is my drawer of scraps. I just haven't done anything with them yet, but it goes in the drawer. I keep them. I need to like do something. I was thinking initially I would make pom-poms out of the ones. Now I can't get it put back in there. Hold on. Sorry if I'm bumping the camera, guys. I thought I would make pom-poms with it. This is one of those cheap like drawer things. I might just have to set it off to the side. I'll do it after we get off. But I haven't done that. I got fuzz in my mouth. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I could stuff them in stuff. Yeah, I have a lot. Hats. What did you say that was different? Oh yeah. Save the scrap yarn. Yep. How many rows on the 40 for that cute hat? You know what? I think I might have done. I don't know. I need to remember. I'm going to quickly count. Hopefully you guys don't mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I did 65 and I did 12 on the top, but I think I did 65. So 12 of that color and then the rest to get to the, don't make me do math this late, to the 65. Okay. Did I tie this already? I don't think I did. I didn't quite come through the center, did I? That's all right. I'm going to tie it off and then we'll tuck our tails because I don't think I did that yet. You can see I've got quite a bit of the fuzz on there, like a buildup. It does do that, like where you get the fuzz. So I just pull that off. Definitely roving for sure. We did for a hot minute. My daughter made we did needle felting, and she made these very cute like needle felted birds. So we would get roving for that. And so that's what it kind of reminds me of. So now I'm just going to tuck my tail and then we'll put the pom on and then we're all done. And then we'll call it a night. Let me get this tucked here. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it's full. And that's not, in the beginning, I was throwing them away. And then I got to where I'm like, I can't throw this yarn away. So I've been keeping it. I get my ring caught on stuff, guys. I need to really pay better attention. Okay. All right. So there we go. Let me get the palm here, and I'll get my little, I think it's cute. I think it's cute. We'll put the palm on it. Let me get one of my wooden buttons. These are the Handmade with Love buttons that, oh, the light is too. Well, let me do it this way. That's these that I put the little like notches in. Okay. So let me get this in the center. So, and then we shall put it, try not to snag my yarn there. And then I think this one will look good. I think it will. I think it'll look okay. I think it looks okay. It's not perfect green, but I think it'll be a cutie. Ooh, that's tight. So I get in my yarn. I might have pulled my yarn here. Let me see. Hold on. Sometimes I have to be extra careful because the yarn that I tuck, or my tails that I tuck, I got to be careful that I don't pull them back out because I've done that before and that's what I was doing. Okay. So let's get this guy on here. And then I've had people ask me about the button and does it stay on? And with the notches, it does. I don't have any issue. It's like tight, guys. But it just depends on your palms and how big those elastics are. All right. So let me stretch this one more time. I really do like it though. Okay. There we be. I think the green's all right. I think a cream might look good though too, actually. I don't know. We might change that. I don't know. What do you guys think? You like the green? I don't know. I don't have a cream one fluffed though, so I think we'll leave that on there for now. Alrighty. Okay, guys, that's it. What do you guys think? You think that's good? I think it turned out all right. So we have this one, and then we have this one. Look at how little that is. I got to get a pom-pom made for that one though. That's cute. Yeah, that's really cute. All right. I think they turned out great. You guys are so awesome. This has been a nice night. I really like doing it later. I didn't think I would, but I kind of like it. Yeah, the buttons that cause all the hoopla, for sure. For sure. Ah, yes, yes. So that was fun, guys. That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really did. You guys were all so awesome. All right. So really quick, I will be back on Thursday, 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. And remember, we're going to try out that giveaway tool. So, and then I'll give away like these 4 ice yarns, the ice baby yarns. All right. So you guys come back, please do that if you can. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it a night. You all have a great one. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me. And thank you for supporting what I do. And I just love all of you. So you guys have a great evening. If it's evening where you are, rest of your day. And I will see you later. Have a good one. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.